Guys, before I start the video, guys, I got a new desk lamp, and like it low-key has like a stand for my phone, so like I don't have to use my selfie stick inside, and the light's actually cutie patootie. Like don't I look like golden? Like I know you would think that someone's shining on me right now. I know, I know you would think the light was shining on me right now, but the light's not shining on me. It's just the sun in my lamp. No, but it's actually so tea. Like, no, I would flip my camera. I ain't got no pants on. I'm not trying to expose myself, so let me not do too much. I'm gonna show you guys another time. But you know what? We're not talking about my lamp right now. You know what we're talking about? You know what we're talking. Sorry, I always go off track. I'm sorry. Just can't. But for real though, like what we're gonna talk about is like what kindness does for you. So like everything in life, it kind of has like its pros and its cons. Like what would I say? Like you go apply for the job, the pro is that you get money, the con is like you have to go to work, like stuff like that. Like you go to school, what's the con? Like you get an education for a higher paying job. Like what's the sorry, I mean what was that was the pro. What's the con? Like you gotta wake up early, you gotta get on your Zoom every day. Like every day at 10 o'clock you gotta get on your Zoom. Like and the thing about kindness and just like a lot of things in life is like you gain something and you like it's like a scale, but one is always gonna like you're doing like this, like Lil Kim, like that's kind of what you're doing. Like if you always gain something but you always like lose something. So even for kindness, it's like when you're being kind, what are you gaining? Like you're gaining trust. I feel like kindness opens up more doors for people rather than like angry people. So kindness, people trust you more, people are more open to you. The birds come flocking to you, the skunks don't spray you no more because you're open, you're a genuine person. Like you just are giving mother nature in itself. So that brings joy. You're like a sacred place is what you are. That's what kindness brings. Like people come to you for compassion and care because they know that you're that type of person. And you see, for the con of kindness though is that people take advantage of you. It's that people use you as a doormat. It's that some people take that kindness and they take it for weakness and they use it to do things that you would forgive knowing that you will, because that's just how you are. And it's fucked up, but the thing about it is, like I said, everything like weighs, like everything has its win and its loss. But at the end of the day though, here's the thing about being kind regardless, is that at the end of the day, you still did good. Like you still did what you had to do. So that person who tried to take advantage of you, they're the ones losing. They're the losing dog forever. So they could think in their head like, I'm manipulating this person, I'm really getting to this person, I'm making this person do all this for me. At the end of the day, all that shit that they're doing to you, it's gonna catch up to them. But what's gonna catch up to you? Nothing but good, because at the end of the day, you still did good regardless of what that person did to you. As long as you don't stoop down to their level and start doing the same sour evil stuff that they're doing, 1 second, then at the end of the day, you like that good is still gonna return to you. As long as you stay ripe, you don't let those rotten fruits affect you, then you're gonna keep elevating, babe. So that's why it's always good to keep being you, keep doing you, and let those evil people, bad people do what they do. Because at the end of the day, when you're going down and you're being bad and you're being angry, you keep going down. You keep going down. You get angrier. When you get angry, it doesn't bring you up here. When you get angry, you go down and you drop lower. But the thing about being good is when you're good, you're elevating. You're heightening yourself and you're going up, 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 up. And at the end of the day, you're going to keep going up. So let those evil people be evil. But at the end of the day, it's no big birthday cake for them. It's no flowers. It's not sunshine and rainbows for them coming their way. No, it's thunderstorms. Like, it's thunderstorms. It's thunderstorms. Like, it's hard times, it's bad times. And of course, we all go through it. But at the end of the day, I feel like a sense of justice exists on the earth. And what you give is what you get. So the good that you send out into the universe is what you receive. But the same way with the bad that you send out there, it comes back to you. So those kind people that you're taking advantage of and you're doing all this, sometimes I feel like, because the thing is, for me, I've realized before is that when I was being a bad person and just like being evil and all this, like I realized like a lot of bad stuff were coming my way. And then that's when I realized, like, now that I'm being kind, it's more good than bad. And I'm content with that. You could never, like, this is not Minecraft, a peaceful world where if you're a good person, it's only going to be good things coming. No, we still have to face our challenges. We still have to like overcome obstacles. That's a part of the human experience. But at the end of the day, For those bad people, it's more of a hard time for them because already they have their demons that they're dealing with, and when one other thing feeds into that, it's more for them. But when you're being a good person, you accepted your past and you've embraced it. You don't have skeletons in your closet anymore. So when something happens to you, now you only have to focus on what's in front of you and not all this fucking baggage in the back because you dealt with that. But for the bad people, no, they have all this stuff here that they have to deal with. So when more comes, yeah, you're stacking it and you're stacking it. And at some day that tower's gonna fall, and that's when that big ball of despair comes out. But you know what? That's because they want to. That's the life that at the end of the day you have to realize, like, the life that we're living, we choose to lead it in the way we see fit. So those bad people, they're doing bad because that's how they see fit. When they want to turn up and say all these mean, hurtful things. Nazir, stop for a second, please. When they want to turn up and do all these hurtful things and say all these mean things to you, that's a choice. It is a choice. And I know when people are angry, they act in the moment, but at the end of the day, it's about discipline and self-control. So if you really feel that angry, I don't care if you have to go punch a fucking wall or something, but you need to understand that that anger that you're facing inside is not something that you should bring to other people's doorstep, because that is not their problem to deal with. It is yours. So yeah, like they say, if you have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. So when you're mad, it's called shut your mouth. It's that simple. You don't have to solve a whole fucking math equation and solve for fucking x and y and fucking pi. It's called shut your mouth. Stop calling me. Oh, sorry, stop calling me. It's crazy to my nana. Oh my gosh, that was so rude. Okay, I'm gonna have to go call her back in a second. But for real though, like, do your shit. Try to be, like, just be a good person. Like, your life is your life. And at the end of the day, look, just remind yourself, look what age you are. What are you dealing with right now? What haven't you dealt with? What past issues are you still letting linger? Now, remember that at a certain point, it's either you deal with it or you don't. It's either you accept things or you don't. But you need to understand that time is still moving. So regardless if you want to sit in the past, move time, it's still doing its circle. It is. So you have to just embrace what happened. You have to accept it, because at the end of the day, it happened. There's nothing that we could do about it except accept it and do better. That's all. So do you want to just carry all this baggage, or do you want to make that load lighter and just accept what happened and make way for the more, like, the rest of the stuff that's to come? What do you want to do? It's your choice, because at the end of the day, words are just words to certain people, but those who actually want to better themselves and grow, that's when they start to take the input and actually do better and try to just be a better fucking person. That's all I have to say for today. Look at my flower. Aren't you so cute? This is a new one that I got today. It's so cute. This one is called Living House. No, it's called Tropical. It's called Tropical. So yeah, this is gonna be my new Pookie to care for. I love caring for things because, you know, I'm kind of compassionate, and these flowers, when I die, I want to be reminded by flowers and plants, because this is one thing that means the world to me. I know I'm going off topic, but I said what I have to say, so I just want to show you guys this. It's very cutie patootie. I have to pack the dirt down a little bit, and yeah. Tropical. And look guys, wait, I'm gonna show you guys. This is, like, if you guys are like came from before, I want to show you, like, this one's new. If you guys like see my plant video, I have my moon cactus, and look, it grew like a little spine. Like, it grew finally. Like, it took so much time and it finally grew. And then my anthurium, look guys, this is big progress. Look, it has 2 new flowers. Why don't you smell like nothing though? Like, I want a flower that you don't smell. It's okay, you're still cunt. This is one of my favorite flowers because it reminds me a lot of myself. Because you see, it's like green, it's like vibrant, like just like a mellow color on the outside, and then like contrasted with like a bright red. And this is like the bright red, I would say to me, is like, it represents like my depth. Like, it represents blood. Like, I'm like a vampire. Okay, no, for real. Like, it's so cutie patootie. But yeah, let me not drag this video out. I said what I said, guys, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Ciao, ciao.